Hi, my name is Darren Menifee, and I'd like to demonstrate for you an Android application that I've been working on. As a user with a vision disability, one of the things that I find difficult living in a bigger town is looking at bus scheduling information. I'm from Victoria, BC, and our local transit authority here is BC Transit. Normally, the way that most people look up bus transit, information is they go to the BC Transit website and they start by selecting the route that they're interested in, and after this route selection, there's some other, parameters that need to be selected, such as the direction the bus is traveling, what stop you're interested in boarding at, and the time of day, or the day of the week, sorry, that the bus is running. So, as I mentioned, being a user with a disability, I find that trying to read some of the features on the website can be difficult. So what I wanted to do was write an application that would, grab this data and present it in a more accessible way. So the first thing I had to do with this project is write a tool that would extract some of the useful transit information data from BC Transit's website. And that's what I've done. And what I have here on the screen is a simulator of an Android application running. Now, I'm controlling it with a keyboard, but normally this would be controlled just through touch on a regular Android phone. So the application itself is very simple. It's just a simple drill down application. So the first screen presents all of the routes that are available at BC Transit. I'll select the route that's near my house. Say I wanted to board the bus to go up to the university. So I would select my route, and then I'm presented with the directions that the bus is traveling. So selecting a direction, I can see that based on the order in which these stops are presented, this is the wrong direction. UVic is first, and I want UVic to be last, basically. So I would have to go back and select east. Um, so the closest stop to my house is Fort and Foul Bay, and I know that UVic is the next stop, so I would select Fort and Foul Bay. And finally, I would select the day of the week that I'm going to school. So hopefully I'm not going on a weekend, so I would select Monday. And I'm presented with all of the times that the bus is leaving. So far, I think this application would be useful for anybody living in Victoria who needed to quickly look up a bus time without having to hop on the web and navigate through the website. But one of the, or at least some of the features I like about Android is it's a very open development environment, and there's a lot of, customization that we can do for people. For myself, big type and having something spoken is, you know, most beneficial to me. So that's kind of what I focused on. So right away at the top in this gray area here is um, this is kind of keeping track of all the things I've selected. So it's saying you selected Route 7. It tells you the direction, the stop, and the day of the week that you're traveling on. And by clicking on this,
Showing times for Route 7, Uvic/Gonzales/downtown, heading east, stopping at Foul Bay at Fort, on Monday through Friday.
so by clicking on the top there, it activates the text-to-speech engine that's available, and it reads out a quick summary of what the screen is presenting to you. So, for people who are completely blind or visually disabled people, especially for myself, in sunny circumstances where the sun is bright outside, having some of the information spoken to you is really handy. One last thing I wanted to show was, if I go back to the route selection here, um, even though I can read a summary at the top, it would be nice to be able to have each row read to you. And this can be accomplished by simply holding down the menu key and then selecting the route.
Route 10, Jubilee/Dockyard.
So, basically whether the menu button is held down or not, you can either drill down on an item or have the item spoken to you. So that's a quick demonstration of the Android app that I've written. I've also put together a web-based application that in functionally it's very similar to the BC Transit website, but I think that, at least for myself, it seems to be much more usable, and I've posted a video of that as well. You can find these videos, the Android application, which is free, of course, and the link to the web application all on my website at www.noisyair.com. So thank you for watching.